Hi, Dav here, and today we have a new episode in the channel. And today we're going to be doing a voiceover of a recent study session I did. It's been a while since I've done like a drawing kind of thing. I think a few episodes back, I talked about the concept of doing 3 pages a day. And I think I did that here. But I was able to do 4 pages. Oh wow, 4 pages of studies. Mainly focusing on figures and feet. 2 of my favorite things in life, and I kind of follow the same template where I'm not focusing on like shading, coloring, blending, rendering. It's mainly about the drawing. If I do add color, it's just going to be the background color to kind of make, not the background like outside of the subject, but to kind of show the silhouette of the full drawing. It just kind of makes it more noticeable. It helps set it apart from the plain white background. So I was kind of happy with this because I felt tired doing this. Like I was just done, but I felt like I needed to end the day with some, like the art day anyway. I felt like doing some studies, and I just felt like I needed to have this as a part of my routine because it's nice like doing paintings and stuff like that, but I need to have consistency in making sure my fundamentals are in check. And it depends on the person, right? For me, I know that I'm really into anatomy, figures, feet, those types of things. So I should not be ignoring this. If I want to get good at being able to make stuff, create stuff from imagination, my experience, my visual library has to be on point as well. And I just don't feel like I have a strong, consistent schedule. So I guess this is me trying to I already have like a template or like a thing going based on that video, but I just feel like I need to do this less occasionally, you know? I think I need to take my own advice and do 3 pages a day in terms of just focusing on studies. Because what's cool is even if you're doing like these sketches, these studies, you don't have to fully understand. I mean, yes, try to understand, break it down as best you can. But even if it feels tight, I think that's the main issue I had. Like sometimes the drawings would end up feeling tight. Sorry, just drinking some coffee here. I have to remember that even if it feels tight there, or when I do my own imaginative stuff, it's not going to be tight, right? Because you have to expect it to be somewhat tight when you have reference and your focus is on trying to break it down. You're not going to be super gestural, super like creative with it, because again, you're trying to see things as they are. And oftentimes life is kind of tight, you know? When you want to push things, add more gesture, add more of that dynamic element, that's something you can do on your own time. I'm not saying you can't have reference and make it like a dynamic version of that reference. You can do that, but again, if you're like being more meticulous, being more studious, sometimes that kind of focused mindset will lead to more tighter work, and that's not a bad thing. You know, this is an opportunity, I guess, for you to like slow down and see the shapes a little more clearly, so that when you do your own stuff, then you know which shapes to manipulate, exaggerate, push, pull, lengthen, shorten, right? So it's not a bad thing. Like that, I think that's like a takeaway that I got from this session. And also, I kind of felt happy even if I felt tired. Just drawing these things, I don't know, it just made me feel alive. And I think what matters here is I'm studying something that I actually enjoy. If you told me to study like plants, like I'm just not a fan of plants, so why would I draw plants, right? And I think if I studied something that's not really in my interest, it's gonna make it even harder. So if you're gonna study something, sketch something, and maybe you wanna do what I'm doing, where you try to do multiple pages a day, even at least 3. You wanna pick a subject that's genuinely of interest to you. Like, don't force yourself to study something you don't want to do anyway. I think this practice is best done when you're studying something that's already something you're curious about. Because even if you suck, but you're studying something that you're curious about or are interested in, you don't feel as bad. Like your interest in the thing is fueling you to push on despite your rougher, tight works, right? Because it's already a subject of interest. But imagine if your drawings suck and also the subjects you're focusing on also suck to you. Like, it's just gonna, it's not a good learning environment, and you're not gonna be happy, when you do that. So pick a subject that you genuinely enjoy. And a good tip when you're done drawing, and again, focus more on drawing and less on, don't even shade it, just focus on like the contours, the shapes, and that's it. Because if you add too many other elements like rendering, shading, I'm not saying you should not do that. Maybe that's gonna be your practice. Again, it depends per person what you want to like improve a practice. But for me, I feel like construction, focusing more on shapes and gestures, focusing more on lines, like that's something I need to work more on. So I isolate that specific thing. Anything else outside of that, I completely and intentionally ignore. And guess what? Because I ignore everything else, I actually get to produce a few pages. It's not a lot, like 4 pages, 3 to 4 pages, but it's something, If I added more stuff in there, I would only maybe complete like 1 page, and 1 page would have like just 1 sketch, right? So you want to isolate the thing you want to study and get better at. For me, it's just feet, figures, basically a lot of human anatomy stuff is something I'm very interested in. And yeah, also I feel, I think all in all, I was able to do these pages in about an hour. Or you know what? I think 45 minutes more or less, and then I spent the last minutes just coloring everything, adding that basic sort of blue cyan color underneath the line work or the drawings. And it just adds something. It just makes the drawings pop out even more. And I believe in the last episode, I picked like a pinkish, not pink, but kind of like a brown pink, like a peach color. But I don't know, I feel like the cyan works for me, like the blue cyan, which I'm using right now in this session, or which I used. I feel like I want to keep this because it's not too, it's kind of bright, but it's not too dull. Like you would expect like a skin color to work for these types of studies, but I feel like a cyan just does something for me. So I could have used like a yellow because it fits my brand, right? Because I have like a yellow logo, but I don't know. I think a blue cyan it's making me want to draw more, right? I don't know. So, I mean, you can change the color per like drawing, per sketch, per page, but for me, I don't want to think too much because I feel like if I allow myself to pick the colors, like it's gonna add extra mental load. Like I want to keep it simple. If I had to pick one color, focusing on just like the silhouette, basically to block out the drawings within the page, what would that color be? And for me, I feel like cyan is the thing. And I believe I even saved the freaking like color palette color, so it's now in my color like setup in Eclipse of the Paint. So yeah, so expect more drawings to be done. Expect more drawings to be done in this sort of style look. And yeah, so that's where I'm at. More to come. And oh yeah, also I did use reference, but I actually finally used the screenshots I have on my like tablet. And as you can see, based on the references or the drawings I have, the references I have, or the screenshots I take on my tablet or phone, they tend to be lots of like models, fitness models, lots of good anatomy, lots of feet screenshots everywhere. And yeah, make use of your library of screenshots. Don't let it go to waste. Even if it's like a meme or other people's like artwork or fan art, try to make use of it, study it, right? Because chances are what's saved on your like screenshots area in your phone, tablet, whatever, they are a sign of what you're interested in, like genuinely interested in. So check that out, check your own folder, and make those your references. So that's it for this episode. And yeah, hopefully it helps. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.